Hey everybody, I'd like to inform you that um, I had a very beautiful and hilarious interview with Matías De Stefano, as most of you um, were probably wondering about if that actually already happened. Yes, it happened, and it was really nice, and it was for an hour. And in the first place, I just want to thank everybody for your questions. They were really inspiring. And I actually, of course, I wasn't able to ask them all. Like honestly, I wasn't able to ask most of them. But I was able to send him all your questions, so he knows um, about your questions. So he'll probably address um, some of them or all of them in his next information. But just to finish that topic about the interview, it will be released probably around the end of July, because before I have to finish another project. I was actually in the middle of that project when this interview appeared. So I have to finish this other project, and then I will release the interview. But you will probably have the pleasure to at least have a look at the spirit of this interview, because we laughed a lot. It was really hilarious. In one or two trailers that I probably will be able to release before. And like the topics are about, they're about so many things, and it was really nice because it was kind of like a really like a red thread that went through the whole interview. And actually we finished with a sentence that was very similar to one sentence where we started with. So it was beautiful. I didn't even have to look up the any question. I was just really in sync, with everything that we talked about. So yeah, I really enjoyed that interview, and I hope you too. So just stay with me, bear with me. I will release it as soon as it's possible. And in the meantime, there is an upcoming podcast here in YouTube of me. And I will do this podcast in English also. I'm not sure yet if I will mix the languages in one video, or if I will do separate videos. Probably it will be one and the other, because when I'm inspired, then I just have to go with the flow. And it will be about being in sync, being in synchronization with one's own self, and what occurs actually when we are synchronized with our higher self, with our heart, with our source, and what, like, the beauty of what actually occurs when we just are, and our mind, our soul, and our body are really aligned in the moment, without having to look at the outside and try to get something from the outside. If you are feeling that everything is coming from the inside, and you just take it and let it do its own movements, what comes out of that is just pure beauty. And it was actually the last question I asked Matías in the interview. And the synchronicities he shared about were absolutely mind-blowing. I laughed so hard. So this is what is coming up, and just bear with me, stay with me, stay aligned, and enjoy the present moment. See you soon, and bye-bye.